Hey friends, Krista Briggs here. I just wanted to introduce myself if you don't know me, and if you do, hi. Anyways, I put you all in this group today, and hopefully you went into the file section and looked through some of the meal plans, the shopping list, recipes, whatever, and kind of have a little game plan for the rest of the week. So we'll dive in tomorrow. I'll start uploading some exercise videos every day, and kind of focus on something different each day, and then we'll really get into the heart of clean eating. But I did want to kind of give you an overview because I feel like there's a ton of misconceptions about what clean eating really is, and some people think it's low fat, low carb, low calorie, whatever it may be. But essentially, it's really just whole food, or eating whole food, or as close as possible, and the less ingredients, the better. The ones that you recognize, that's what you want to be eating. You know, none of this stuff with oxide or Ono or any of that stuff at the end. That's all made in a test tube, basically. So if it had to be man-made, it's not good for you. We were given land and animals to feed us. That's the whole point of it. And it's like the system needs to go around. So that's what the whole point of eating clean is. And it really makes us feel better, and it fuels us for what we need to be doing. Even if it's just getting through the day and not getting, you don't have to be an athlete to have to eat clean to fuel you. I'm sure you're all aware of that, mid-afternoon drop where you just want to take a nap. You feel like you have to have caffeine, and then you grab some sugar because that will boost your energy for a few minutes, and then you come crashing down and you feel awful and your stomach always hurts, and on and on and on. And that's all from eating processed foods. Really, it really is. It's as simple as that. And as simple as it sounds, it's really difficult to do because, let's be honest, processed foods are really, really easy. They're super easy. You grab them, you open it, and you eat it. Done. I crave crackers all the time. I always want crackers because they're easy to chew on, munch on, they're crunchy, and they're just really satisfying. And it's so easy to walk through the grocery store and grab a box and open it up and just munch on it while you're walking around. So, point being, the closer to whole foods you stick to, the better. So there's a few other clean eating principles. One is to eat first thing in the morning, within an hour of waking up, basically. And that doesn't include coffee. Coffee is not quite a food. But what you want to do is when you go to sleep, your body goes into your metabolism changes into a sleep mode, and it works more slowly. So you want to break that. That's why it's called breakfast. You're breaking your night fast, and you're bumping up your metabolism, and you're getting it going for the day. So you want to do that as quickly as possible. Then you want to drink lots and lots of water. You want to stay hydrated. Your body's made up of mostly water, 70%. So you want to keep that at homeostasis. The rule of thumb is to basically drink a minimum of half of your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you would want to drink at least 75 ounces a day. Don't shoot for 75 ounces. Drink at least that many. So, and that will, it will do a lot of things for you. But one of the things is you'll find that you're not as hungry, because a lot of times you think you're hungry, but you're really just thirsty. So, and you're dehydrated. Causes headaches, dehydration. Anyways, we'll talk about that another day. But long list of good things that water does. You want to stay active. Try and get a minimum of 20 minutes of just being active. Everybody's on a different level has a different fitness level. I'm not asking you to go run marathons, but try and be active for 20 minutes. Go walking. Park a little bit farther away from the grocery store. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Whatever it may be, try and equal. It doesn't have to be 20 minutes at the same time either. Just do something that adds up to 20 minutes. Everybody has, a ton of people have Fitbits now. I just got one for my birthday, finally. I feel like I'm joining the club. But tracks your steps. So figure out like what a challenging number of steps is for you and set that as your goal every day, whatever it may be. Okay, let's see what else. Stay away from refined sugars. So refined sugars. It doesn't mean you have to be sugar-free. It means that you want to stay away from table sugar. You want to stay away from brown sugar. You want to stay away from agave. I know, agave. Agave is heavily refined. And yes, it comes from a plant. So does sugar. It comes from cane sugar, but it's just super processed. So you want whole natural sugar. Fruit juice, sugar, although you shouldn't drink fruit juice. It's just like concentrating a ton of fruit into one tiny little glass. But anyways, that's another day too. Honey. Real maple syrup, not fake maple syrup, not sugar-free syrup, as I tell my kids. Real maple syrup, molasses, coconut sugar, sucanat, which is a dehydrated cane juice. I know it kind of sounds processed, but it's really not. It's just literally like a 3 dehydrator. What else is a good one? Monk fruit. I like monk fruit a lot. Stevia. But you have to be really careful with the brands. So I like Sweet Leaf. That's going to be one of the least processed ones. And it comes in a little dropper bottle. You can get it in packets. You can get it in different flavors. Anyways, so that's sugar. What else? You should eat 5 times a day, approximately. Small meals. None of this, like my husband's the worst at this. He gets really busy during the day, and then he eats breakfast because I send him out the door with breakfast, and then he doesn't eat again until like 10 o'clock at night. And he eats these huge meals. And so what happens is your blood sugar just does this. Or his goes like this, and then up, and then down. So you want to keep your blood sugar like kind of level. And so what's going to do that is eating more frequently and eating things that are so this is the next rule of them. Always pair a protein with anything you're eating, because what happens is it changes the glycemic index of the food that you're eating. For example, like a banana is kind of high in sugar. It's one of the higher fruits. If you look on the glycemic index, it's going to be one of the higher numbers. But if you pair it with something that has protein in it, it brings that number down. So your blood sugar doesn't spike as high. And then it takes longer for it to absorb into your bloodstream, and so it keeps you fuller longer, and it keeps that even line, whatever you want to call it, level blood sugar. Let that blood sugar level even. So another thing that does that is healthy fats. Now, here's another misconception. Fat is not bad, but you want to choose healthy fats, things that are really good for your heart. Just don't crazy overeat them. Like, don't drink olive oil. But so olives, olive oil, nuts, nut oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, really coconut anything. I hate like that shredded coconut, but I love coconut oil, coconut milk, all that stuff. So good. So good for you. So, but all of it is still fat. So you don't want to completely go overboard and have, 900 grams of fat every day because you're like, oh, avocado is so good, I'll eat 8 a day. No, like limit it to half to a whole avocado a day. Like have a small handful of nuts, not a bag of nuts, because let's be honest, like we've all done that. It's so easy. I love nuts. And I could literally eat an entire bag in one sitting. So anyways, and that goes back to the whole like portion control thing where you eat 5 small meals a day, or like 3 smaller meals and 2 snacks kind of thing. So anyways, that's basically the gist of what clean eating encompasses. So hopefully that gives you a better idea of what we're going to be talking about, and we'll go over different things each day, and a little bit of prepping, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, why this is important, and then we'll be checking in at night just tell us how you did, how your day went. Like, hey, my day was crazy. I ate terribly. That's okay. We've all been there. We're just here to support each other, to keep trying, and to do our best, okay? And we're here to learn. So if you have any questions, please feel free to post them. Somebody else probably has the same question you do. Or you can private message us, whatever. Okay? I'm ready to get started. I'm excited. Okay, have a great night, all.